Hi, it's Sherry from at 45, and I'm here today with Sherial Dobesh from Lady Boss Boomer. Cheryl is doing a series with at 45 called Challenge Your Mindset, and she is going to be sharing some fascinating information with us. And it's all based on her personal success. She wants to help you create a tribe that's going to fall in love with you. And her whole goal, and why we're so excited to have her today, is she wants to help baby boomers create a lifestyle they deserve. And heaven knows we deserve a great lifestyle. So welcome, Cheryl. It's wonderful to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me, Sherry. It's awesome to be here. I love your magazine, all the wonderful things you're doing. I'm really honored to be able to write articles for it.
Well, thanks so much for your participation and support. So challenge your mindset. Today we're doing tip number 1. So tell us the first step, Cheryl.
Well, there's a whole lot to one's mindset, isn't there? But what I've found, and why I'm so intrigued with the topic and why I love sharing about the topic, is long ago my own mindset was in the toilet. And so, when you aren't of the right mindset, of the right thinking, nothing in your life goes the way that you want it to go. Wouldn't you agree with that?
Oh, absolutely. I think we've all been there.
So I started, when I started studying the law of attraction and all of that stuff, I started studying a lot about the mindset and what does it really take to be successful at something, whether it's a traditional business or an online business, or just even at raising your children. You've got to have the right mindset in all of those facets. And so what does it really take to do that? And so in my research and in just living it myself, I'll just share some ideas that I love to teach people because I used this mindset and these ideas when I was building a network marketing, the last company I was with actually, and I built that company to, I got to the diamond level, and which was a big prestigious level with that particular company. The income was great, and I had personally enrolled 247 business builders into that business. So that meant that those people all came in with a business package. And so when I think back at what was I thinking and how did I actually do that, well, here's just some ideas of what happened. It took laser focus, and it took having the dream of, now there's several things and they all fit together, and you can't do one without the other. And what I believe they are is you can't achieve success in something if you don't have a dream of where you want to be. You have to be able to visualize it as to where you're going with it, and you have to have the mindset to go along with that dream to keep yourself focused. And then you have to have your daily DMO, daily method of operation, as to what you're going to do each day towards achieving that dream, that goal. So there's a lot to it, Sherry.
Well, it sounds fascinating. Now, what do you think is one of the biggest barriers for women who are trying to take that first step towards a dream and somehow quite don't have or they're in a stage of inertia? They just can't quite get going on it. What's one thing that they can do today to help them prepare themselves for the next step?
That's a very good question. Now, I lost you there for a second. Let me see if there you are. Okay, that's a great question. And because this happens to a lot of people. First of all, a lot of people don't allow themselves to dream. And they've told themselves that they don't deserve it, they couldn't do it. A lot of it comes from their childhood, you know, they don't have the confidence, whatever it is, and it's different with each person in many cases. And so if they don't allow themselves to dream, then they never can get started. Then there's those people that, you know, they have the dream, but they just don't know what the steps are. And that's where people like myself come in, because we can teach them those steps. We can actually give them the complete roadmap of exactly what to do. I love talking with clients that, you know, they have a goal, they have a big goal, they have a dream of as to where they want to be. Like, you know, let's just say, for example, that you want to live in a high rise on the beach in San Diego. So that's a big dream. You want to run your business from that penthouse type high floor in that high rise on the beach. Well, you've got to have the mindset, you've got to have the dream, you've got to have the dream board, you've got to have all those things in place. Then you have to know how to take action, what you need to do every single day to achieve it. And often people just don't know that. That's why coaches and consultants are so valuable in today's world, because there's so much out there, there's so much opportunity, and people need some direction. We all need coaches. We all do. And so
That's absolutely true. Because really, I mean, in this day of YouTube and Google, right? Uh, you think, oh, anything I need to know, I can find it online. I'm just going to go to a YouTube, or I'm going to go Google. But the thing is that your mind needs to be fertile for that information. And often, you know, we're busy, we're trying to put out fires, and we lose the focus. So I know with the magazine, I've found coaching to be invaluable in helping me stay focused, but also to, you know, we all think that we're in the same place in this journey, and that, you know, the steps should be the same for everyone. And there is truth to that. But if you don't know the steps that you need to take to get to that dream, then you're going to waste a lot of time like running around in circles. So I definitely see the value in coaching if people are facing barriers, for sure. But the number one step today that we were talking about is to dream and start to recognize what your mindset is.
absolutely.
And you've given us a lot of food for thought. So thank you very much. We're looking forward to your next tip, which should be up in a day or two. So I'm really excited to have this this series going with you and with the magazine, Sherial. So if people want to get in touch with you, how do they do that?
They can email me at sheryldobesh@gmail.com, or they can find me on Facebook. And my page is Lady Boss Boomer Tribe on Facebook, so they can find me there as well.
And if you're watching this video, we'll have the links in the comments for you so that you can reach out directly to Sherial. Well, thanks so much, Sherial. We're looking forward to talking to you again.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sherry. Have a fabulous evening.
You too.